Happy Tuesday. This is quite a short video, just because I thought it might be interesting to share, and in my forthcoming videos I can report on my progress with it. So I did a video a while ago on books that I found incredibly helpful immediately after the breast cancer diagnosis, and I've got tons more books to go. So there's a bookshelf over there and there's more downstairs, and it's a big passion of mine, buying books. I buy too many books. And as you know, I finished my job last Friday, because I've mentioned this many times, and I don't start my new one until the 5th of Jan. So I've got all of December off, and I'm trying to see this as a gift because I'm not earning any money because I'm self-employed. So I've got a month, or actually 5 weeks, where I am not earning any money. That is quite difficult for me. So I'm trying, I'm a work in progress, to park that and to focus on the gift that this time has given me, because how often do we get a big chunk of time off? So I'm thinking, I've got this time, let's use it wisely. So I've done things like admin. So I had to go to the opticians today because I've got dry eyes, so I haven't got my lenses in, I've got my glasses on, I've got my hair cut, and I helped a local student yesterday because she, there was, I won't even go into the detail, but something slightly low vibe. I had an incident where I was jogging in my usual place, in the road, for various reasons, and a motorcyclist got very upset with me and decided to tell me off, and it was actually quite frightening, because I tried to remain very calm and said, you know, I understand and I've got the message, but could you stop shouting at me? And he wouldn't leave me alone, and 2 separate gentlemen had to come to my aid, and it was all very upsetting. And this local student found out about it, and she asked if she could write about it for her for her university project. So I met with her yesterday so that she could interview me, and it was pouring rain, and the poor girl got absolutely soaked. Why am I telling you this? I don't know, but it was just to say I am trying to use my time wisely, to do some good things, to give something back. But also I thought, I've got all these books to read, and books are like my new addiction, and they're like my crack, and I get so much pleasure and joy from books, fiction, non-fiction, but for as long as I can remember, I've liked the self-help section of the bookshop, and I'm just drawn to it. I like personal development. I like reading about new concepts, new philosophies, new takes on things. I even like reading about things that, I've got a book over there on Greek mythology, just because I thought, well, that's quite interesting, and I know nothing about it. So when I finished work on Friday, I thought I need to do some plans of what I'm going to do my first week off, so that I use the time very wisely. And I wrote a list of things I wanted to do. I'm also deep cleaning the house. It's like, because I did a little bit of this before I finished work, but I'm seeing this as like moving the energy, so a little bit of feng shui, and I'm just doing like a little one job every day. I cleaned all the front door and the path, out the front path yesterday, and today I did the hallway and where I keep the coats and things, to move that energy. Anyway, so I made my list of, and thought, all right, I'll pulse together some books to read. Now this particular, I didn't do this with any method. I just randomly grabbed a book off a bookshelf. I can't even remember when I bought this book, where I bought it from. I suspect it was Amazon. I get most of mine from Amazon or Waterstones. I can't remember where I got the recommendation, but I picked it up, and it was like it was made. It was like, you know, they say, don't they, when you're ready, the teacher arrives. Because this is a book that needs some time to be invested, because there's exercises, but it promises really big things. So here it is. This is the book. And as you can see, I've already started. And I did the first exercise in it today, made a bit of a hash of it because I wasn't concentrating. So I started and did it again when I had more time. But it really does does promise big things. So I thought what I could do is, I'll be doing this through December, but also I think it's like a year journey, and what it promises to completely change you after a year. So I will, if that's something people are interested in, give me a thumbs up if you are. I'll report back on future videos on how I'm getting on. But yeah, so that's my homework this month and beyond. And on the note of videos, I thought if this is something people are interested in, give me a thumbs up for this as well. If you're interested in sort of supplements that I tried after the cancer diagnosis, and the ones that I've discarded, and the ones that I've kept, and the ones that I'm using now, if that's also of interest. So yeah, enough of my ramblings, and see you next time.